But right now, give it up for Rachel Crowe.
Comedy, for better and for worse. What a gentleman in not letting you know he does not know the name of my podcast. By a mile. It's good, and it definitely sounds. Oh, you don't understand how distracting this is. You know how we all have our burdens in life? We all have our own cross to bear. My cross to bear is that I'm supposed to be doing stand-up comedy. But I want to be playing The Floor is Lava. How fun is this? Right? Right? What if I sat down? What if I watched you? How does that make you feel? No, I'm not one of those confrontational comics. I don't have that much confidence. Okay, guys, let's make this snappy. In and out. I've got 6 sons to go home to, all conjoined. They look like a fucking conga line. Yeah, you thought they were connected hip to hip, you know? Like, fucking those women. Nope. Dick to butt. It goes dick to butt, dick to butt, dick to butt. I lost count. Dick to butt. The ultrasound is horrifying. But, I mean, honestly, for incest porn, wholesome. I'm starting to think this girl doesn't have any sons. I've never given birth to anyone. Sorry. Never given birth to anybody. Yeah! Woohoo! Thanks, man. Yeah! It's all men. They're like, I can't either. Cool. I had to work a little harder on my end, I will say that. I live with 2 people, and in my house with my roommates, I'm the only one who bears the power to conceive. I'm the only one with the ability to create life. That's a very chill way of saying I live with my parents. Oh, I can reproduce. No, Rachel, you're masturbating in your childhood bedroom. Your sheets smell like fuck and you've had no one over. Wash your sheets. And I will. It's very easy, actually. One of the pluses. I'm going to be fully transparent here. You know, what else can I do? I'm on my period. No wins for that!
Woo!
I didn't want it, but thank you. Thank you. You're an ally. I'm sure you're a good person. You get my stamp. I'm on my period. Jesus Christ, I would love to die. That's the only miracle of life going on here, is that I haven't killed myself. I would love a quick little power nap in the middle of I-25. If I ever get health insurance back, that's how you know I'm over 26. If I ever get it back, I'm gonna get my uterus replaced with like a mini fridge. Like something I'll use. It just needs to be big enough for one snack and my chapstick. I don't like when it gets melty. Okay, that was enough stand-up. Back to my true love. Playing The Floor is Lava. Which is confusing, because it's like the cord hasn't melted. The logistics aren't worth talking about. Fair enough. I'm sorry to bring like religion into this in such a lovely night, you know, but when I see seals, I just see a dog God sat on. Forgot in his back pocket, got on the bus, got all warm and smushy. Okay, you're not gonna like the zoo jokes, that's fine by me. I'm still gonna do it. Here's the thing about my set. You do the zoo jokes till you get to the pussy jokes. You eat your vegetables, and then you eat your pussy. And that's how I was raised. No, that's not how I was raised.
That's how I was raised.
Yeah, you're not in the set though. That's the best part. The idea of an assistant. Bummer. I thought about it a lot, and I think the only animal that likes their life at the zoo is the otter. Because they're just smart enough to know that water slides are dope, but they're too stupid to be like, is there more to this? What's the point of it all? They've made peace with their otter gods. Otter gods are seals. Walruses, if it's Old Testament. If you see an otter pray to a walrus, they're Jewish. Jew jokes. I get it. I get it. You look at this face, you're like racially ambiguous. Is she Lutheran or a spicy Protestant? Yeah, I'm Jewish in all the right places. I don't even have a foreskin to lose. What am I talking about? I went up to a rabbi. I was like, what are we doing with all those little baby foreskins? You making a quilt? What's up? No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm Jewish in all the right places on my mother's side of the family. That's the full joke if I hadn't interrupted myself. So I don't need hecklers, because I have my brain. And that is the greatest heckler of them all. You know, like if you scream into the abyss long enough, the abyss will scream into you. That's how I eat pussy. Just like, ah! Ah! I wouldn't care if someone did that to me, so I can make that joke. You know what I mean? Treat others as, okay. The golden rule, you know that? You're like, yeah, comedy show. I hope they talk about the golden rule. Oh, let's see. Do we know about biphobia? You know, bisexual erasure? Does this help? It helps me think. That's what I do to think. Yeah, biphobia, it's very real. I know this because in my head there's a lesbian and she's yelling at the straight woman in my head. I mean, she's right about everything. Like, she is correct on all counts. But I'll be going down on a guy and the lesbian in my head is like, external genital, external. That's a terrible idea. Balls? There's a seam on the back of them. What are they, a Happy Meal toy? You're telling me that all men, regardless of race, their genitals were produced in China. People say a lot of mean things about vaginas, you know, but you can't compare my genitals to a cheap nothing. That's for sure. I think I lost you guys at the zoo stuff. Man, I was gonna write some circus jokes, but that sounds creepy. Yeah, let's see. What about me? I love circuses. Do we know about homeless sweeps? Homeless sweeps? Okay. Yeah. It's a euphemism and a half, because sweeping is like a chore an old woman does. Like an old woman or a little critter. And then you're like, oh, so what? Homeless sweep, what are you sweeping? People. You're sweeping people. And it's okay if you don't know about homeless sweeps. You're paying for it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, homeless sweep is it's like weaponized Marie Kondo. Why did I put this down? Because cops find encampments of unhoused people, and they're like, would it bring me pleasure to throw this away? The answer is always yes. No matter a backpack with all your identification, hell yeah, out it goes. And like, you know, fellow mentally libtarded individuals will find me at the Asylum for the Mentally Libtarded, which is where I live. And they'll be like, yeah, but homeless camps are smelly, they're ugly, yeah. Fair. But that's like if I went up to you and I was like, I hate your outfit. Take it off. No, give it to me. I'll throw it away for you. I wouldn't make a good cop. No. I've never like looked at a man whose only possession is part of a box and been like, give me that. I want that. Yeah, let's see, the boys in blue. We talked about that. We talked about this. I don't do that. I'm ovulating. Sorry, on my period I become Gilbert Gottfried. So, you know, the world, this world specifically, woo! Oh, what I would give to be a Hindu god with 8 arms right now. This world will try to change you, and so you have to know, like, you know, where you stand. And the one thing that'll never change about me is my tampon. I love that joke. Men don't. They're like, pussies are for fucking. Ew. Yeah, if you leave a tampon in for more than 8 hours, you can die. Do we know about toxic shock syndrome? Your pussy has labor laws, and you can break them. In this analogy, like, you're Jeff Bezos, and having sex on your period is like crossing the line. I don't know. Good night.
time for Rachel Crowe.